Now to sort this out, San Francisco Chronicle insider and ABC 7 News contributor Phil Matier. Phil, this seems like a really bad look for Nancy Pelosi at a really bad time coming up with the election weeks away. Is it reasonable to assume that as an elected official, you of all people have to know the rules in your own district?
Well, you should know the rules in your own district. Chances are you helped make them one way or the other. And Nancy Pelosi's urging for the entire country to wear masks and follow these procedures, well, that puts her in the frame. But you know, Larry, it reminds me, a couple years back I was having a conversation with a Democratic political consultant that was operational research. In other words, he dug up dirt on other candidates. And he explained to me something. He said, Phil, you know, if a politician wastes $1 million, that just goes over the average voter's head. They don't understand that. But if you've got a picture of a politician reaching into the piggy bank and taking out a nickel, that's something everyone understands. And that's what this is. This isn't something huge, but it's a nickel that everyone has an opinion on, whether you are somebody that wants to get their hair done and they couldn't, whether you're a small business that wants to cut somebody's hair and can't, or whether you're Donald Trump and you're going to use it to bash Pelosi.
Yeah, it's a nickel that we're going to see a lot of in the next few weeks, I think. So what's your reaction to the use of the word setup in Speaker Pelosi's explanation? Nobody forced her to go to the salon.
Well, let's give her a chance to explain it first. Let's hear what she had to say.
There's more to this that I'm not going into as to the motivation of a salon to say to me, yes, come in, and then they go from there. It was clearly a setup. I take responsibility for falling for a setup.
Well, she got the I take responsibility right. I think most of the people in politics would say that's what you do in a situation like this. Adding on the setup might be getting too cute by half. I mean, let's be honest. Nobody forced her to do it. And yes, somebody found out she was going, the owner of the salon. There's questions about why the owner of the salon didn't say, you can't come in. Obviously, you know, something like this might have been going on before, one way or the other. And so, yeah, I don't know if it's a setup, but it's definitely you walked into something, something got leaked, and now you're having to face it.
All right, so how does this impact Pelosi's role within the Democratic Party in the final weeks before the November election? Because some people that we interviewed today felt, oh, this is not a story, but others clearly disagree.
I think you're going to find, like I said, like we said, this is a shiny nickel everybody looks at and has an opinion on. Larry, I don't think it's going to affect the election. It's going to be something that's thrown up there. But what it might affect is that the overall questions and confusions about what can open and what can't, and the frustrations from both people and businesses about this that sometimes don't make sense. In other words, why can't that salon be opening? That's where this might have an effect, because people say, hey,
right,
wait a minute, if she can do it, why can't somebody else?
Well, the rules have been confusing from the jump here. So let me just ask you this. Is it possible in 2020 for any politician, Democrat, Republican, Green Party, Tea Party, Green Tea Party, I'll make up a new one, to just say, hey, you know what? I messed up. I made a mistake. I should know better. It's on me. Just own it and move on.
You know, Larry, I think there's a possibility that might happen. That is, if you're going to consider running for office. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that. Thank you, Phil. And you don't want any part of that either, trust me. You can read Phil's column in the San Francisco Chronicle Sundays and Wednesdays. Thank you, Phil.